Hello and welcome back to another TCG Live pack opening. Today we're cracking open 8 Scarlet and Violet Paradox Rift packs like we should have last opening, but I screwed up. We have the Golbat flying through the forest at sunrise, such a beautiful card. Spinda dancing under the full moon amongst all the fireflies. Tandemaus sitting at the tunnel's entrance, looking a bit confused on what to do. Flittle racing across the open field, kicking up plenty of dust behind them. Tatsugiri sitting on the rock. This is a very well done Tatsugiri. Well, of course the Tatsugiri is well done, but I love the background with the several flowing rivers, the darker waters of the pond, the ripples going out from everywhere. Fantastic card. Mr. Screamtail running through the forest, mouth agape. Ooh, a wonderfully done Absol. This is a Shinji Kanda art as they dive in with their claws out in the wonderfully done forest that looks quite interesting. Sympior leaping into the water as they gather water into their hands. Tandemaus wanting to show off the pearl and bottle cap they have found. Oh, that was our first and second reverse, apparently. I wasn't paying enough attention. Armarouge EX, charging up a Scorching Bazooka for our EX. Once again, the Tandemaus happy to show off the bottle cap and pearl they found. Bound Sweet in the school's lobby/library. Plusle sitting on top of the power lines. Plusle sitting on the power pole. Gourgeist reaching out their hands as their stomach lights up the pond below. A Norman trainer. Tatsugiri in the pond and the mountains with all the rushing waterfalls. Brute Bonnet quickly running through the jungle for our first reverse, I believe. Excuse me. Second would be the Garbodor in the dump, and our rare of the pack. A very nice Altaria EX flying over the waters using a sing attack, I would assume. The Pom Pom Oricorio marching their way down the path from the house. Nimble leaping around the grass in front of the same tunnel entrance that the Tandemaus were hanging around. Mantike swimming in between all the sailboats. The wonderfully done Blitzel heading down the path at night. Counter Catcher Trainer. Cyclizard heading home from the beach. A Chantal Trainer. For the first reverse, we have Vanillix floating around the frozen mountains. Second would be Screamtail with the mouth wide open running through the jungle. And our rare of the pack would be the Thievul popping out of the bush under the light of the full moon. Nickit heading into the dark forest. The pair of Remoraid circling around just below the surface. Minun sitting underneath the tree, accidentally destroying a couple of falling leaves with some zaps. Ooh, a very nice Purloin as they sit by the water's edge in the forest at night. Future Booster Energy Capsule Trainer. A luxurious Cape Trainer. Cyclizard heading home from the beach. The Wimpod poking their head out from around the rock. For our first reverse, I believe. Second would be Lipard leaping through the garden. And our rare of the pack is a very nice Xatu floating under the... not floating. Where even is this man? Oh, I see the angle. I was trying to look at it from such a different angle. This man is flying up from the mountains for our holo rare. And I say we're about halfway there. Pampour by the water's edge, happy to see the water droplet fall off the leaf. Charcadet heading down the path on a beautiful afternoon. Toad, my boy Toad School, reaching back to whip somebody behind him with his foot. Gligar flying over the transition of desert to forest that is split by the river. Once again, the very nice Absol going in, claws out. Or Beetle looking very angry in the gloomy forest. A luxurious Cape Trainer. For the first reverse, I believe we have Simisear leaping off the tree branch, gathering fire into both palms. Nimble leaping out of the tall grass into the sand for our second. And a very nice Porygon Z flying high above the very strange mountains. Weirdly cut, at least. Flittle racing over the field, kicking up plenty of dust. Swablu flying over the rocky lands. Liepard leaping through the garden. A very wonderfully done model Octillery, I think. Right on the rocks in the rushing waves. Technical Machine Blindside Trainer. I said that wrong earlier, didn't I? Sorry. Simipour leaping into the water, gathering water into their hands while they do so. Dondozo breaching the murky waters in the grasslands. The sad Whismur crying as they lean upon the wall. Chin Pao crashing down into the ice for our first reverse. Or second, I mean. Low Kicks bringing down, I don't even know what that is. Basically, it's acting like a freaking axe. Bringing down the axe to smash the freaking branches and whoever is underneath. Couple of packs to go. Mantike swimming in between the sailboats. Honed Edge floating through the spire-filled mountains. Minun destroying the leaves as they fall. Gimmighoul throwing a coin at their trainer. The Pharaoh Thorn using their spikes to traverse the mountains. Mean Xiao happily heading up the mountains in the morning. Crocolore wanting something to eat at sunset. Poor boy. We have my boy Toadschool walking down the path for our first reverse, I believe. Yep. Iron Jugulus floating above the very lit up city at night. This is a beautiful, beautiful IR. I love the neon of the city. And our rare of the pack, a very nice Kingdra swimming in between the ravines. Alrighty, it's come that time once again to find out is last pack best pack or not. If you're unfamiliar and you want the details on our rules, there's a link in the description below to a video. We have an okay shot at it. The IR we just saw was the most fancy thing, but we can surpass that, so let's see how it goes. Dweeble trying to protect their Crustal crew. The giant Porygon amongst the small block city. Yeah, Mask floating around the ravine. The wonderfully done Blitzel walking down the path at night. Simipour leaping into the water. Simisage launching off some Razor Leafs. A Technical Machine Turbo Energized Trainer. Tatsugiri in the pond with the rushing waterfalls behind them for our first reverse. Second would be the Tandemaus pair happy to show off what they've found. And our rare of the pack is the Angry Morpeko interrupted in the middle of their meal. Which is unfortunately going to be another no for last pack best pack, everybody. Well, that's going to be about it out of me, though if you want to hear me yap about some more cards, there are daily uploads around here, some days more, so there's plenty of other openings already on the channel. Alrighty, as always, I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time for another TCG Live pack opening.